Hi my loves, welcome back to my channel, and it's your girl from Raylers, and today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this beautiful and stylish cowl neck top. This top is super trendy, flattering, and very easy to make even if you are still a beginner. So grab any yarn of your choice. For me, I'll be using a milk cotton yarn and a 3mm crochet hook, a tape measure, a scissors, a darning needle, and a stitch marker, and it's optional. You can use any yarn of your choice, and you can use any crochet hook of your choice, but for me, I want mine to be kind of small because I'm making it for a size small, so I'm going to be using a 3.5mm crochet hook. So let's get started. So to start off, first we are going to be making our foundation chain, but first we are going to be making a slip knot. And to make a slip knot, you're going to pass your yarn around your finger like this and grab it out, and pull it out like this, twist it, as you can see. For me, what I normally do, because it's kind of easy, I pass my hook through it and just pull yarn over and pull up, all up like this. So for our foundation chain, we are going to be making a chain of 69 stitches, and you're going to add 4 extra chain, and that will give us a total of 73 inches. So make sure your chain is not too tight so the top drapes beautifully. So let's get started. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I'm done with my 73 chains, and when I measure it, it gives me up to 21 inches. And I'm making my top, see, it gives me up to 21 inches, and I'm making my top for a size small, and this is perfect. So to start off one, we are going to be making a double crochet on the 5th chain from our hook. So we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5th chain from our hook, we are going to place a double crochet like this, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So this our first chain, this one counts as our very first double crochet and a chain 1 stitch. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to chain 1, skip this next chain, and into this next one we are going to place a double crochet. We're going to yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, on. So we are going to chain 1, yarn over, and into skip this stitch, and into the next stitch we come with a double crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 3. So it's, as you can see, it's giving us the mesh pattern that we are trying to achieve. So let's do it one more. Yarn over, skip this next stitch, and into this next one we are going to go in with a double crochet like this, yarn over, pull 2, yarn over, pull through, 2, yarn over, pull through, 2. So you're going to repeat this pattern all the way across until the end of your chains, and I'm going to meet you at the end of those rows. So I'm done with my row 1. As you can see, I did a measures all around, 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 stitch, 1 double crochet. So I did a mesh chain all around. So for row 2 we are going to be chaining 4, and this counts as our very first double crochet and a chain 1 space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, turn our work. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to yarn over. We are going to skip this chain 1 stitch that we did. We are going to come into this double crochet stitch and place 1 double crochet like this, yarn over, pull through 2 and pull through all. So we are going to chain 1, skip this next chain 1 stitch that we did, yarn over and come into this double crochet and work 1 double crochet on top of it. So chain 1, skip this chain 1 stitch, yarn over and come into this next double crochet and place 1 double crochet. So this is the pattern basically for row 2. So we are going to repeat this pattern until the end of row 2, and I'll meet you at the end of my row 2. I'm done with my row 2. As you can see, I'm done with my row 2. So for a beginner, what you are going to be doing when you chain your first 4 chain as your starting chain, so you are going to place your stitch marker on the 3rd chain from your hook, so you will not get confused when you are coming to the end to know where to place your last stitch. So that will work very well for you. So now you are going to continue repeating row 2 until you reach row 18. You are going to just be repeating this row 2 until you reach row 18, and this is where the body of the top starts taking shape. So keep checking fit against your body or maybe on your mannequin as you go. So I'm done with my 18 rows. As you can see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 rows. I made a total of 18 rows. So next, what we are going to do, I'm going to be changing into a bigger hook size, a 4mm hook size, because I want my bust area to be loosed a little bit. So I'm going to change into a 4mm crochet hook, and we are just going to repeat the same pattern. Chain 1, skip 1 stitch and place another stitch, place a stitch in the next chain, and we'll continue this same row pattern until we reach about 30 rows, and I'll meet you when I have my 30 rows. I'm done with my 30 rows. As you can see, make a total of 30 rows, and if you want yours longer, you can go ahead and make more rows, but for me, I want mine to be 30 rows. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to change our hook size back into our 3mm crochet hook, and we are going to make a chain of 100. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I'm done with my 100 chains, so I made a total of 100 chains. So next, what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to chain 1 additional 1, and now I'm going to be working a slip stitch down the chain until I reach to the body of the top. So to work a slip stitch, you're going to skip this last stitch that we did, and we are going to come into this next stitch, pull up a loop, and we are going to pass it through. So we do it again. Come to this next stitch, pass our yarn, pull up a loop and pass it through here, and come again into this next stitch here, go like this, pull up a loop, then we are going to pass it through. So this is how to slip stitch, and we are going to be repeating this until we reach the end of our chain. And once we reach the body of our top, we are going to be working single crochet stitch even across the edges. So work your slip stitch until you reach the edge here of the top, and I'm going to show you what next to do. So I'm done placing my slip stitch all around my strap, and this is how it's looking. So it gives me a thicker strap. So next, what we are going to do, we are going to be working on this edgings, and we are going to be creating neat and clean edgings. So what we are going to do, we are going to come into this first double crochet that we did with a single crochet, and we are coming to this next space, this chain one space, with a single crochet like this, and to this next double crochet with a single crochet, then into this next chain space with a single crochet. So we are just going to be working a single crochet in each and every stitch here all around, and when we reach to the edge of this this row, on the edge here, we are going to create another strap. We are going to chain 100 and make a slip stitch through the strap and come back down. Then we are going to be working another single crochet all around the edgings of the top, and when we reach here also, we create another strap and we chain 100 and slip stitch and work also single crochet all around until we reach here also and create another strap. So we should be having 4 straps. So we are just going to be repeating what we did for this first strap all around and what we did on this first side. We are going to create it all on the 4 corners of the top. So now continue working single crochet all around the top to give it a neat and professional finishing. Go around the neckline, the straps, and the side edges. This helps the top to look clean and expensive. I'll meet you when I'm done with my straps and my single crochet edgings. And I'm done with my straps and edgings, and what I'm just going to do, I'm going to fasten off my loose ends, and voila, just like that, our beautiful cowl neck top is complete. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more video, and let me know in the comments what color you will make yours in. See you in the next video, love. Bye.